Hello there again. This is Doppler Stage 2 that I'm going into right now. I decided that since I hadn't had a lot of playtime with Zero, I'd get him out and see what he can do and everything like that. I've already messed myself up with getting the Z-Saber, so may as well get him out. I did keep him alive through this. I wanted to see if there's a new ending or something. I've seen the 100% ending with you getting the Z-Saber with Mega Man rather than Zero. So this is actually a fairly new run to me. I wasn't used to the layout of the level where I was seeing the water gone in some parts of the level, and the whole broken down theme didn't seem like it was there last time I came through. I think right here is where I switched back to X. I decided I was going to get the right armor. Already messed up Zero enough with those crabs. And there we go. This is a really easy part with that ride armor. All I had to do was just take out the nuisances in the way. And I was doing this mostly just because I haven't used the ride armors hardly at all in this run, so I figured I'd get them out, because I could have easily boosted over those with the kangaroo ability that the golden ship offers. And right here is the room where you would get the Z-Saber had I not screwed up. And instead of the final boss in this level being a giant sea creature, the water is now drained, and I will fight Vile in a new kind of ride armor. With a quick dispatching of those guys, I make my way up through here. And here comes the most long and boring, painful part of this run. Of course I can't blame them, they're snails. I decided to have a little bit of fun and keep spawning them to see if I could get a few shots on them. This brings up another interesting point about this Mega Man game compared to the others. Whereas Mega Man X actually did have this little theme where the levels would change depending on which bosses you killed in what order. This one took it to a next level and actually looked at what kind of progress you had on Mega Man X himself. For example, there was a segment earlier right before the room where I would get the saber, where it was normally filled up with water, and that's assuming that you do not have the leg upgrade, I believe. Because I have seen one run where someone had the little frog armor, I believe, and he was swimming around in that area. So I'm kind of anticipating this a different ending from what I've seen already, where I have a Zero still in my party, and where I will not be able to kill the boss in 2 hits with that saber. And right here's where the normal boss is. I'll just boost right past that into the next area. And there's our old friend Vile. Actually, he isn't much different from the fight that you would fight him earlier if you actually fought him in one of the levels like Bolt Catfish or Crush Crawfish, but the only real difference is there's a lot more room to move, obviously, and he has a few more tricks with his without the ride armor. But it didn't take long to figure out what his weakness was and how to best avoid his attacks. I got kind of restless at the near end of this run. I actually just took a brute force approach to killing Vile himself. And I just decided to switch through weapons really quickly before the battle began, rather than shuffle through them and take some unnecessary hits. I really like what they did with Vile, where they didn't really do anything new to him. If you fought him in the older ones, he's got a fairly similar pattern. He leaps in the air and throws that little ball of something at you, and then he'll occasionally fire like those little machine gun pellets, or he'll throw the electrical shock that kind of freezes you in place. And then there he has been easily disposed of. We've only got, I believe, 2 more stages to go before the end of the game. And that concludes this run. I will see you next time.